happy as a king. With everything, I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing. When the red, red robin goes bobbing along, there'll be no more sobbing when he starts to robin his old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead, get up, yeah, get up, get out of bed, cheer up now, the sun is red. Live, love, laugh, and be happy. What if I've been blue? Now I'm walking through fields of flowers. The rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin goes bobbing along. So wake up, you sleepyhead. Get up, get out of bed, cheer up. You know that the sun is red. Live, love, laugh, and be happy. What if I said I've been blue, baby? Now I'm walking through fields and fields of flowers. The rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin goes bobbing along. Nothing could go wrong, bobbing along.
Wow, that's high. It's good, it's solid. I can tell you competed with this. I want to tweak the couple measures going into the chorus.
Good job, by the way. We haven't sung that in a little bit.
Yeah, that's an awesome
Haven't sung that in a little
default.
bit. Yeah, it is a good default. Don't you think? Feels good? Feels comfortable? Starting to feel.
I was going to say, me switching to tenor at the end, there's no question we didn't drop that too much.
It was
Yeah,
hot.
way up there.
Blow the pitch.
Yes, it was.
Blow the pitch.
Very nice.
High pitch. Oh, the beginning or
Do you
where?
change
Middle.
key to the middle?
B sharp.
And is that the starting pitch or the ending pitch?
Ending.
Ending.
It does.
That was good. That was right on. Okay.
The song does not. We don't have a key change in it. Don't be disillusioned by this music.
Oh, I guess we should, yeah, that's right. We didn't make it. That's right.
Well, you ended in that key.
That's the key. We started. We just don't blow that pitch to start. We blow a different pitch.
Okay.
So there's two different pitches we use, but it's the same key.
Okay. Well, you ended in that key, so good for you, because this is freaking high. So let's go through and run through the intro. Something started to fall apart. As happy as a king with everything, I'm happy as a king because the robin's going to make me sing. And I was distracted trying to mark notes, and I didn't really pay attention to what was going on. So this time I want to pay attention to what's going on and what bugged me. Because after that it was smooth sailing. But there was something about that line that was icky. So let's get rid of icky. Okay?
Right? I heard it, Robin. Whoops. We're starting to begin the song. Yeah, I heard Robin this morning. That's the beginning of the song. Okay. See, Rachel, you assumed she was right and you said oops. She didn't say oops, but she was the oops.
And she's blown longer than I have. and she's
There
right.
you go. See? Oh, these pipers. Applause for the pipers.
Thankless job.
Very thankless job. Totally assumed that you're just always there. director goes like this and something comes out of the chorus, you know? 1, 2, 3.
I heard a robin this morning, I'm feeling happy today. Hey, gonna pack my cares in a whistle and blow them all away. What if I've been unlucky, really having a thing? There's a time I always feel happy as a king. With everything I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing. When the red, red robin goes bop.
Okay. So it didn't fall apart. It's just that you're not convinced that it really is that high and that you really have to sing that high. Basses, you got a lot of Parker notes in here in that line. There's a lot of accidentals going north, and you really do have to sing it on the top of that high note. Okay? Doesn't have to be loud because it's so high, basses. Okay? Doesn't have to be a 5 volume. When in that atmosphere, the air is thin, the notes are going to travel fast. Okay? So let me put it in perspective. A 5 in this atmosphere is probably a 3.5 to a 4 in the normal atmosphere. Okay? Meaning the air and effort you put into it at here is what you would put in a 3.5 or a 4 here. You can't sing that high at a 5. It's painful for you and for your audience. Okay? Don't try and make it a 5.
That's where they are.
Just keep it going high, 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 and energize it. And it'll sound loud out here because it's so high. Okay? Does that make sense?
That's where they are.
Okay. My high G.
My high G.
So is there a good place to start, or we need to go back to the edge?
It doesn't matter. What do you want? Just the happy?
What if I've been unlucky? Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to hear what happens here again.
What if I've been unlucky?
Yeah.
We can start there. What if I've been unlucky? What if I've been unlucky? 1, 2, 3, 4. What if I've been unlucky? Sorry. The basses start first with the so what. Start with the bass, so what? Yeah. Yeah, I was going to give it. Sorry. Let's start again there. There's a time. Then do there's a time. There's a time I
Go back
always
to the
feel
edge.
happy.
I don't care.
We do
I heard
treat
it, Robin.
this page as a single. We can start here. There's a time. We also start there. There's a time I always feel happy. I wasn't sure what you want. You just want
I
this
need
line?
a little before that.
You want before that.
Yeah.
Take it from the top then. One, 2, 3.
I heard a robin this morning, I'm feeling happy today. Hey, gonna pack my cares in a whistle and blow them all away. What if I've been unlucky, really having a thing? This time I always feel happy as a king. With everything I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing. When the red, red robin
Okay.
goes
Can I hear basses and baritones? Can you start it? There's a time.
Yes, they can start. There's a time.
Time I always feel happy.
These, where's your note? There's a time. Where's your there's note?
What are you blowing?
C.
Can I have a D?
Yes.
Time I always feel happy. Are you singing it in the key it's written?
No.
Or did you do something different? Okay. And what did you blow? What did you just give me? D. Give me a D sharp then. Time I always feel that's the key you're in. Time. Time. Baritones, you're on an octave, right? You start right there.
There's a 1, 2.
There's a time I always feel happy as a
Just bottom two parts.
I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing.
That was interesting. with the top two parts on it. Interesting. Do that again.
Time. 1, 2, 3, and.
Time I always feel happy as a. With everything I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing.
That was pretty nice.
Woohoo!
Robin, can we have that one just a little bit freer bases? Not higher.
Pushed.
It's
Remove the tension.
it's here. Take the tension out of here. Make the note from here so that it sounds freer, and it'll be right on. Okay. All right. Let's go back and pick up 4 parts from There's a Time.
Pitch on theirs. Give that D sharp again. That's your E part. 1, 2.
There's a time I always feel happy as a. With everything I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing.
Okay. Tenors. Are we at the top of your range there?
Almost. Just about, but not quite. Okay. I'm not singing it real loud.
That's a high G.
Oh.
I hear the same thing in your sound that I
That's
heard
not
in the
the key.
basses. It's coming from here to make it higher. I need you to let that go. Don't worry about a volume level. Worry about a quality of sound. Okay, so it needs to come from here, not here, because it's getting a little tight. And then it's starting to get a little screechy and out of tune because it's muscle, not air. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Leads, I haven't had a chance to listen to you yet. So let's do 4 parts again so I can listen to the leads.
1, 2.
There's a time I always feel happy as a. With everything I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing.
Yeah, lead, same thing. It's gonna be wide open, and the higher you get, tenors especially, you can migrate from a vowel, especially an I, migrate it to an ah. If you sing, it sounds pinched.
Yes.
Open it up to an ah. It gives it the resonance, and the parts below you are going to make it the actual vowel that it needs to be. Okay? And leads, you're close to that because you're so high there. Your sing needs to have more space in it than a normal I vowel, right? So that it has some space to it and doesn't sound pinched. Okay, does that make sense? I want you to open just that one word, open it up a little bit so it's not pinched. And everything else I think will fall in place if we can get that. Go back to There's a Time.
1, 2.
There's a time I always feel happy as a. With everything I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing.
Good, that was a nice sing. Okay, now can we do that on Make Me? Open up those vowels a little bit. The E, make me, just give it a little bit more space so it doesn't sound tight. Now we don't want to go operatic. Don't go that far,
No,
but
still barbershop.
bring it back a little.
Still barbershop. 1, 2.
There's a time I always feel happy as a. With everything I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing.
Yeah, thank you.
That works.
That fixed it.
Does it sound like sing out there?
Yes.
Because it doesn't sound like sing to me when I'm going sing.
No, it's not going to sound like sing in your head.
Okay.
But the audience is going to hear sing.
Okay.
And it was a prettier sound.
Yes.
It is a prettier sound.
Yes, it wasn't quite so screechy. Okay, so go back to the top and see if you can still do that when you get to the end of the intro.
Don't quite so. Go 1, 2, 3.
I heard a robin this morning, I'm feeling happy today. Hey, gonna pack my cares in a whistle and blow them all away. What if I've been unlucky, really having a thing? This is time I always feel happy as a king.
Then we know we're sobbing when he starts throbbing his old sweet song. Is that where we were?
Wait, song, yeah.
Is there a book there?
There's one here.
Because some of you are, and some of you aren't, and some of you aren't sure.
No, there's not. It's after it.
Okay, so can we start at the chorus?
Yes, when the red. That's the other pitch pipers. When the red. 1, 2, 3.
When the red, red robin goes bobbing along, there'll be no more sobbing when he starts to robin his old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead, get up, get up, get up.
There's a gap in the sound between sweet song and wake up. And I couldn't tell if it was because you were breathing or you're closing for the consonant to get to wake up song. Wake up. Okay, but there was a definite chunk taken out of the sound between the two words. Now that time it was better, which means some of you were breathing there where you shouldn't have been. That fixed some of it, but not all of it. So there's still a gap. So you want to sing bow to bow. When he starts throbbing his old sweet song, wake up. And you need to push a little air through the of song, wake up. Okay, so that the sound doesn't go, okay? Because the judge is going to go, what happened? Or she's going to go, oh, what happened? Because she's trained not to look at you. Right?
When the red. 1, 2, 3.
When the red, red robin goes bobbing along, there'll be no more sobbing when he starts to robin his old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead, get up, yeah, get up, get out of bed, cheer up now, the sun is red. Live, love, laugh, and be happy. What if I'd been blue? Now I'm walking through fields of flowers. The rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin goes bobbing along, bobbing along.
Okay, so I'm going to go back and fix a little bit. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again. This patty cake thing is dictating your tempo. And if you're not patty caking at the same speed that your neighbor's patty caking, the words are out of sync. And that's what happened. The syllables are just slightly out of sync because this is dictating where you're singing. Okay? And your singing has to dictate the patty cake. Okay? It's just a little bit out of sync. Just enough to go, a rub, that's giving away points. We don't want to give away points. So do that again from the chorus, and when you get to the patty cake, don't patty cake this time. Just when you get there, sing it and see if we can sing it in sync, and then we'll put the patty cake back in when it's in sync.
When the red. 1, 2, 3.
When the red, red robin goes bobbing along, there'll be no more sobbing when he starts to robin his old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead, get up, yeah, get up, get out of bed, cheer up now, the sun is red. Live, love, laugh, and be happy. What if I've been blue? Now I'm walking through fields of flowers. The rain may glisten, but still
Right there.
I listen for hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song.
And back here. Okay, thanks. And right back before that is where we almost always lose a quarter of a beat, and then we pick it back. We jump ahead, and then we get slowed down, and we equal it back out. But it's like every time I just start twitching.
And I'm distracted by the pucker notes that are going by and not there. There's a lot of opportunities here, and you always manage to almost pull it back
Mm-hmm.
into key.
And almost pull it back into the right beat.
Yeah, it's like it goes out a little bit and then it mostly comes back and then goes out a bit. So by the time you get to the end, you're probably a quarter step, maybe half step off. But and it's just a little bit, and it's because you don't know where the pucker notes are, and you need to work them on this song.
Yeah, I started
And work on them on this song because they're affecting the sound.
Get up, get up, get out of bed, cheer up, cheer up. Now that's where we rush ahead. The sun is red, live, love, laugh and be happy. What if I've been blue? Now I'm walking through, that's where we lose. So then by the time you get there, you're back in the right rhythm. But we like jump almost a quarter beat in the cheer up part. And then the what if I've been blue? Now I'm walking through, then we're back to the right tempo. There's like, we're losing it in both directions. Too fast here and too slow there.
And then when you get to I'm Just a Kid Again, it's when it becomes obvious
that there's a tempo problem going on.
Because it comes out instead of boom, boom, boom.
Yes,
boom.
and I think, and so we can work on fixing that. I don't have it with me. We can work on fixing that, but that's been an issue that you've seen me out here fussing with that one before. I'm out here doing our little beatbox thing. Yeah.
Which is causing.
So we can work on that. I mean,
Yeah, and
that's
once
on my to-do
that's
list.
cleaned up, what will really clean up the tuning is fixing the vowels, especially the is.
That's a tough
E's.
vowel.
King,
Gotta agree.
field, pick
Uh,
what you want it to be and then agree. It's not a right or wrong. It's who can we match the easiest. Okay? Because the vowel, depending on what part of the country you're
Go ahead and
in,
work on that. Go ahead and work on that.
the vowels are different.
Right.
And a chorus from St. Louis is going to sing a lot different from a chorus from Southern California. It's going to sing a lot different from a chorus from Mississippi. Okay? We're
Or
all singing American
Massachusetts.
English. And oh my goodness, don't even go to
Hey, that's
Massachusetts.
where I'm from. I'm working hard.
Working hard, yeah. So there's no right or wrong. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of right vowels. You just have to pick which one is easiest for you to match. And here in Dutch country, you know, you'll have some of those Dutchy vowels that do their own thing. Okay, so let's.
The sound judge just wants it alike. The expression judge wants it to be the right vowel. So you'll please the sound judge if we're at least matched. You get extra points from the expression judge if it's the right one. She'll write down if it's the wrong one you chose. They do, they're funny that way. But the sound judge just wants it
But what
alike.
makes it right?
What makes it right?
When Sandy Wright sings war,
Oh, no, I don't
for
see their,
war.
I don't see their score sheets. I have no idea.
I mean, look at the Swedish groups. I mean, they're making the top 10, but they're singing the same. They're just
Right.
not singing the same we do, but they're singing the same.
Right, right.
Hmm?
It's matched it all right.
Vowels are
A
matched,
freely produced tone in the same matched vowel rings.
Right.
right,
So,
which brings the ring. You want the ring.
go ahead, we'll work on the tempo. I'll tackle that. We've got rubber bands and things to work with, and I just don't have them with me. Yeah, you laugh. Yeah, I got them. They're only going to be so right now. I took them out. You know, what we did before. Yeah, we need to break them back out for this song now.
Okay, so can we start at What Have I Been Blue?
No, the green ones.
Now I'm walking through fields of flowers. And let me pick a couple that really bug me.
Ready? What if I've been blue? 5, 6, 7, 8.
What if I've been blue and I'm walking through fields of flowers? Rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours. Just again, doing what I did again, singing a song.
Okay, that's enough. Wow, we went really hell in a handbasket there, and I'm just a kid again. It's somebody's pickup, or somebody's trying to do a pickup, or it's weird. There's a breath. I'm just a kid again.
Yes. I'm just a kid again. Do my day.
Somebody tried to come in on the downbeat.
That's the second one. There's this. We sing this pattern twice,
Yeah.
and it's a different pattern. The second one coming on the
second one's
downbeat.
on the downbeat.
The second one goes, I'm just a kid again,
Okay.
right? I'm just a kid. That was when they do the affect on the voice.
Yeah, this
The first
one
one
starts-
is, I'm just a kid again. The first one is, right?
So somebody's unsure which one they're on and it's throwing the sync
There's a rest
off.
on both of them, isn't there? 44 and measure 86.
This one is, I'm just a kid again. That's where we are right now. Boom. I'm just a kid again.
Laurie Jo,
My other one's
it's
the
the
same
same on
one.
the second one.
Oh, is it?
You don't sing it the same way though. You don't sing it the same way.
It is the same.
It's written in the paper.
Oh, then we're just wrong no matter what. So it's, I'm just a kid again is what it is no matter what. The other one's the same way?
Singing is different.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
but
the,
they
it's
sing
the
in the
still
song.
that's different.
It's made for us.
It's not, I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid again.
I'm just a kid again. No.
Ah, okay, I got you. It's sung differently here.
Okay, well then fix it.
We're singing wrong.
Both places.
Ready? Back to where we were.
No, what do you want it to be? What is it supposed
Where-
to be?
I'm just a kid again. I'm just a kid again. No downbeat.
First one.
Okay, so anyway, because I stopped because we wanted to do
Sing.
vowels. Kid, did, sing, in the raw is. I want to say open them up a little, and that's not what I want. I want more E, you know. I want more of this resonator. I'm just a kid again. Said I'm just a kid again, kid. You hear the difference? Okay, it's lift. It's putting it more in the mass. Doing what I did. The only difference I hear in the sound is more ping on this one that shows teeth. I don't hear a difference in the pitch. I hear a difference in the shh on top of it. Okay, and then shh is the overtone, so that when you all do that shh, it actually becomes a note. Okay, and then sing in a song too. I want to see. When you do an I want to see teeth, gums if you can get that far.
I'm like kid.
Kid, did, sing. Okay, that makes this lift, puts it up here. Okay.
I know, you said something that it triggered a thought, and it went boom, 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 boom in a whole circle. I'll write it down.
Here.
No, I got it. I'm all right. I got it. Say it.
What if I did blue?
First one, we're out here.
Yes.
What if I can do it? 1, 2, 10.
What if I do blue? Now I'm walking through fields of flowers. The rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin goes bobbing along, bobbing along. So wake up, you sleepyhead. Get up, get up, get out of bed, cheer up. You know that the sun is red. Live, love, laugh, and be happy. What if I said I've been blue, baby, now? I'm walking through fields and fields of flowers. The rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin goes bobbing along, singing a song, nothing could go wrong. Bob, 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 bobbing along.
There you go. Get the kids sit.
Yeah. Okay. I understand what you mean now. When the sing's different, but this is the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Go back to the intro. Let me listen to vowels. Not too many pages on this one.
Well, I know, and see, we cut things out, and then it got pasted, and then there's other things, and yeah. It's a lot of pieces of paper, but it's not that much music. And what's this? I don't either. It's not my writing.
Somebody's working.
It belongs here.
Huh?
It's one of theirs.
No, it's got the
No,
words
no.
too.
Oh, it has our words.
It's it's a piece of an arrangement with notes on the back, but that's not my writing. Okay.
Somebody's probably hunting for it.
No, it was optional.
From another
Oh.
rehearsal.
I know what it is. It was alternate lyrics. We were looking at changing the lyrics. As
It
happy
was?
as a king. Yeah. It was suggested that we don't sing I'm happy as a king because Robin's going to make me sing. And this was other suggestions. I'm happy when it's spring.
Oh,
I'm
because of
happy
King?
when I sing puts the
Oh.
chords because it's a king thing and
Get over
we're
it.
girls. So
Yeah.
that's what this was.
Spring would have been hard to sing and sing.
There it is.
That would
Okay.
cause all
Why was
kinds
that-
of trouble.
No wonder.
Getting that spur in there.
Who needs a spring? We got enough trouble with you.
Oh, rainbow. The K is the
We
next
need to get on those spring. Yeah, I know. It's gone.
Happy with my wing.
I'm flabby with my wing. That's great. I'm flabby with my wing. It's always flap on that. Ready, and. One, two, three.
I heard a robin this morning, I'm feeling happy today. Hey, gonna pack my cares in a whistle and blow them all away. What if I've been unlucky, really having a thing? This time I always feel happy as a king. With everything I'm happy as a king, 'cause the robin's gonna make me sing.
And they almost get it back right there.
Yes,
Almost.
true. And that's a bass baritone on an octave there. It's low. That's why we took the whole song up a half,
Well,
because of that bass part right there.
And the leads are on the third.
And the leads are on the third. Well, leads.
That'll do it.
They want to know
They
where
don't
we
know
are.
what, they don't know what we're talking about.
Pack my care. So
The key was great. I had a robin this morning. I'm feeling happy today. Hey, gonna pack my cares in a whistle.
It's right there.
Right there, you lose almost a quarter
And
step.
that's also where we take the volume down soft,
It's,
right?
And the leads are on the third, and the basses are going to the basement, and the baritones are tuned into the basses in the basement because you got an octave, and all of a sudden it goes, and then somewhere you get back to what if I've been unlucky, and you kind of realize, well, that's not the same sweet spot that I was in on the first line, so you kind of migrate back up to almost where the key is, so by the time you get to the really high part at the end, you're almost back in key.
Yeah. So let's start the
It's
beginning.
very creative.
Don't move. Just start the beginning. Let's hear just the music, and we'll just freeze the pack chord. Freeze pack. Freeze pack. Yeah. I heard a robin. 1, 2, 3.
I heard a robin this morning, I'm feeling happy today. Hey, gonna pack.
That's the chord we're talking about.
Please, can you sing that higher?
So basses, where's your note? Baritones. No, that's not your baritone note. Basses? The baritones.
You're an octave, pack my cares in a whistle. Pack.
I should hear this out of the basses and baritones. Where's pack, basses? Baritones. That's what I need to hear. And then where's the leads in there? Tennis, what are you doing?
Look at
You want it lower basses? We can take it back to the original key.
Because I'm not in the basement already.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's written in a pretty difficult key.
I
for
can move
women.
my lips at any time.
Okay. You know how to audiate. I do that out here all day. Freeze pack again from the top. In that key.
Ah.
No, I was under on that one. I wasn't that high.
Don't,
I'll
yeah,
be
but
careful.
you get a little adrenaline in you, you overshoot. Paige doesn't have to pucker. She'll follow whatever you do behind her. So leads behind her. Sing that on the really high side.
So this time do it again and freeze pack, but it on a pack is real soft, right? That's where we took the volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
softer there.
Yeah, a lot.
Because it goes so low.
Significantly. And 1, 2, 3.
I heard a robin this morning, I'm feeling happy today. Hey, gonna pack.
That's where it has to be.
Ooh, that was nice.
And that's where it's gotta be. Pack my cares in a whistle and blow. Keep it soft so the audience says, oh, that's a soft spot. You can't go soft for just 2 chords. They're not that quick out there. It's